Hi guys, and welcome to another video with me, Shira Star Hobby. As you can see, my treehouse has grown by leaps and bounds. It is huge. I was kind of not expecting it to get this big, but I am loving it. So the last time I showed you guys the treehouse, a lot of this wasn't done yet. So I went through and I used my dollar store rocks that I got and put them all over the walls here. And I used up the whole bag, so this is it. But I have to go back through and put the clay in between here to hold it better, because these rocks are only held on by hot glue. So I want them to be like permanently put on there. So I'm going to put clay in all of this and all of that and all of that. So that is going to be a big project, just getting the clay in between all of the nooks and crannies between the rocks. But I think at the end it will be really cool, because it'll look like, you know, like those old-timey houses where they just kind of stuck mud in between the rocks and called it a day, you know. So I also went through and painted the bark with the gold metallic paint that I have, because Eden Sphere is the Fey realm, right? But the actual land itself is magic as well. And so I wanted to make it look like the magic was living in the tree, you know? So like there's sparkles everywhere and things like that. And that's why I kind of just dry brushed gold metallic paint on the bark. Now, I painted the actual tree, which this is just one layer of brown paint. I'm gonna have to go back through and add details and things like that. I did end up finishing like the mossing part of the wall, which this is just still free. Like I have to spray it with some spray adhesive, because pieces will just keep falling down if I don't. And I still haven't painted this yet, because I kind of want this to be like the last thing that I do. And I still have to like fill in all of these edges with clay and make it, look a lot cleaner. But I did go through and I put Mod Podge over all of this, so that the pieces don't come flying off wherever. I also did it on the stump. It's not really a stump, it's more like a little hill, which I'm like, looking at it now, I kind of wish I hadn't put it there, because I feel like it's taking up a lot of space. But it is what it is. It's done. I put Trifari on there because, he's beautiful. But you can see, how it's just a big kind of hilly part, and it's just got all kinds of things in there. So that is that. I did have this second floor done, but I was still kind of debating what to do for the sides, and this just kind of happened. It's not glued in yet or anything, but once it's painted, I think it'll look a lot better, and then I can somehow connect it out here to another area. I haven't decided that, and I still haven't really figured out how to add to this room to make it rounded. I'm thinking I'm just gonna, have to like do like strips of cardboard and bend them as I go, and then I have to do like several layers to make it strong enough. But here's the branch that's holding up this room, and all of this will be mossed as well, and or clay. So I have to order, like I said, I have to order some more clay. I'm thinking I'm going to order it this weekend, and hopefully it'll be here by next week so I can, get back to working on this. But here's the continuation floor. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do as far as wood, like, like the popsicle sticks that I always do, but I just kind of went with the same kind of stones, big stones. And then of course this kind of happened, this part here, which eventually will be another tree, and then a root that comes out here. I put this wall up and I was like, well, I don't know like where to go from here, because I didn't want to put the floor, like the next floor here. It was too low, I think. So then I'm like, well, I want a hobbit hole. So that's when I went through and did this, but of course it's not really a hobbit hole now, it's just like a window. And then I started adding more to the tree, and I'm just like, this is gonna look really cool once it's filled in with clay and painted. So that's just gonna be like a one massive tree here. And then I've got this piece that I haven't really decided. I kind of want it up here, but I mean, I'm gonna need something to hold it, you know, to the floor here so that it doesn't fall. So I don't know, everything is just kind of working right now. It's just, I'm just going with the flow. And if you remember the bags of the potpourri that I got, well, this part is all very green, and I used up the entirety basically of the green potpourri bag on this part. And I kind of want to make it look like different seasons. And so the next potpourri that I got out was the red one, and either this will be like the red room, you know, so it looks like the tree is like changing colors as it goes up. And then of course I have the best color in the rainbow, which is purple. So of course I'm going to have a purple room as well, but I kind of want to do like a color theme for each room, especially because one of the children that I mentioned before is associated with water and rain, and I want her room to have a lot of blues in it. So I haven't found any blue potpourri yet, but I'm sure I'll find something to go with that. And I was just so excited to show you guys how far it came from the last time I filmed. And this week has been really slow at work, so my husband got 2 days off and so did I. And so I've been working on this like mad. I'm like super excited about it. And I hope you guys are too. And I know this video was short and sweet, but this is basically all I've been working on. So this is all I have to show you guys right now. I did finish the wings, so hold on 1 second. So what happened was when I went to flip the shirt over, the wings were stuck to the cardboard and it left behind some little patches on the glue. Like these are all cardboard patches, and what I did was I went through and I painted them all gold and made it so that it was like a design on the back of the wings. So I mean, it's not great, but it works, you know, and it I think in pictures it'll come out a lot better than just the way it looks right now. So I held them up, you know, for scale comparison, and oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous he would be with wings. He could be a little fairy king, fairy prince. I love him. And of course they also work really well for Oriana, who they're meant for. But I still haven't figured out how to, you know, attach them, but I wanted to show you guys what they look like, and they are really pretty. Like, they look really, really pretty. I haven't started the second pair of wings yet. I'm gonna lay the fabric down on wax paper this time so that I can easily just lift it right off and there won't be any cardboard chunks stuck to the back of it. So when I start those, I will show you those as well. But as for right now, this is all I have for you guys, and I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy your weekend. I know I am busy working on doll stuff, so I will talk to you later. Bye!